Have you caught yourself wondering if it's a good idea to retire in Bali, the sun-kissed island between Indonesia and Australia? In this episode, we'll explain everything to you and give you some well-needed context. So, is Bali a good place to retire to? TLDR, yes, and that is proven by the enormous number of Western expatriates that choose this island on the other side of the world to spend their time. Be aware, however, of one thing. Talking about retirement in Bali is completely different from talking about retirement in other parts of Indonesia. Bali is different from the rest of the country. It has good infrastructure, the place has plenty of foreigners, and has excellent airline connectivity. The good weather, relatively cheap cost of living, magnificent beaches, rich history and strong traditions combine together to make living in Bali the archetypal tropical paradise for people wishing to move out of noisy, polluting, and crowded metropolitan zones. As with nearly every area in the world, it has its pros and cons. So let's start with the positive points of living in Bali. The first is the weather. Yes, it was obvious that this was going to be the first point, although the others are not in order of importance of the pros of retiring in Bali. And while we might encounter some tropical rain and thunderstorms during the rainy season, overall the weather in Bali is pleasant for those that enjoy warm places. Healthy lifestyle. Bali is a paradise for those who love working out or practicing water sports. The healthy food is another reason why so many people visit it. And the island also has plenty of Western food options. The people. Balinese people are friendly, welcoming, and willing to help. Expatriates often fall in love with Bali because of its friendly people, and you may feel the same way. The large expat community. Bali is a popular destination for expats and digital nomads, making it easy to find people with similar interests. Very low cost of living when compared to America or Europe. Bali's cost of living is lower than in North America, Europe, and Australia. Eating out, grocery shopping, activities, and especially rents are cheaper. Bali has also plenty of co-working spaces, if you decide to make some extra money as a remote worker during your retirement. Because as the digital nomad community grew, so did the number of co-working spaces and cafes with decent Wi-Fi, great places to work while exploring the island. You'll find this space in Canggu and Ubud, where many expatriates and digital nomads live. Due to the island size, every place is 3 to 4 hours away, no matter where you live. Another positive point is that the internet connectivity is excellent. And that makes it easy to understand why Bali attracts so many remote workers. The internet is lightning fast. It's faster than some developed countries like Australia, and very reliable. And now let's talk about the cons of living in Bali. However, before we begin, I would like to ask a small favor. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like and subscribe button. And now back to the cons of retirement in Bali. Bali's public transport system is a big drawback. In Bali, scooters are the best method to move around fast. If you are not comfortable driving a scooter in Bali, it could be difficult to get around. The distance. Bali is far from the American European continent, and flights can be expensive when you want to visit your family and friends. Another negative point is the traffic, if you need to move from one city or town to another on a regular basis. Because Bali's traffic might be too heavy for the narrow roads connecting numerous places. A distance of 30 kilometers between two villages may take 45 minutes to 1 hour on a scooter. However, if you're moving by car, it may take 2 times more. Healthcare. Many tourists suffer from what is known as Bali belly. Dengue fever and scooter accidents also occur. Unfortunately, people die from not using a helmet or from driving intoxicated. Pay for a good health and life insurance and see what is covered. In the description, I share a link for a very inexpensive health insurance with international coverage. Because remember, Bali hospitals won't treat you without insurance or money. The process of obtaining a visa also can be quite complicated. So if you're moving to Bali or planning to, learn about visas and extensions. They aren't that complex once you are familiar with the process, although it may take some time to adjust. If you want some more information, we wrote an entire article on our website comparing the living cost of Bali with 2 other famous cities among pensioners, Valencia in Spain and Tampa in Florida. You can find this article and the price comparison in the description. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to subscribe to our channel for the next ones.